Okay, everybody, here we go. Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for November 27th. I'm Dana Lane. Hope everybody's having a terrific Thanksgiving week. Before we get to the NFL on Thursday, we have a strong slate of college basketball games on Wednesday, so we will be giving you a free play from there. Before I do, I want to remind you that all access customers have profited almost 1,200 units over the previous 30 days. That's number one amongst cappers with at least 220 plays, and you can bet we're not stopping there just because it's holiday time. So make sure you get involved. We'll talk about that a little later. So let's get to your free play for Wednesday. We're going to go to rotation number 715, 716. Cornell Big Red against the Syracuse Orangemen from the JMA Wireless Dome. Still Carrier Dome to me, no matter what they name it. Spent too much time there and spent too much time in that area to think of it otherwise. Syracuse minus 9.5, 161 is your total. And growing up in that area, I used to hear about the days when Cornell would be competitive with Syracuse from my grandfather, but not sure what day that was or where that came from. I did a little bit of research, but Cornell has not beaten Syracuse since 1968, compiling a losing streak of 43 straight games to go with 41 straight losses by Cornell against an ACC opponent, a streak that has spanned 60 seasons. If you're wondering, Syracuse was 54-31 against Cornell prior to the streak, so I do suppose Cornell got some jabs in there back in the day, but certainly not of late. However, it's not the side that has attracted larger wagers in this one so far. It's really the total. We've seen some wagers at FanDuel's taking some early action on the over, which means let's get on this as quickly as we possibly can. That steam move has pushed this number up to 161.5 at some spots, although 160 is still your consensus number. The Big Red are playing at the fastest pace in college basketball, according to Ken Pom. They average over 82 points per game, assisting on 20 buckets per game. The Orange should be plenty tart after losing to Texas Tech. They lost to Texas in that tournament in Brooklyn. They have a massive advantage over Cornell with J.J. Starling, who's probably one of the best players in the ACC. Eddie Lampkin is developing into a terrific big man underneath. Between the pace of play and really my lack of confidence that Cornell is going to have much success stopping Syracuse, who are really looking to wipe the bad taste out of their mouth after that trip to Brooklyn, I'm going to go with the over as your Wednesday free play, over 161. But as I mentioned, try to get on that right now because it looks like that number is going to go up just a little bit. Go to pickdawgz.com, where every individual play and every discounted long-term pass is now locked and loaded. We only have 6 weeks, 5 weeks left of 2024. Let's make sure we push that bankroll deep into the black, and we're going to start that off on Wednesday. As I mentioned, all access members have enjoyed almost 1,200 units of profit over the previous 30 days. And guys, there's so much emphasis on the NFL. There's so much emphasis on college football. Don't sleep on the National Hockey League because my customers have absolutely smashed the NHL this year. 56% winners, good for 987 units of profit. That's number one amongst handicappers with at least 60 plays. 58.3% winners over the last 7 days. That's number one overall. Over the past 30 days, 60% winners plus 1,278 units. So that's pretty much all that needs to be said. You know what we've done in the NFL. We'll talk about that coming up on Thursday. We got 3 big games on Thursday. We'll look to maybe get a free play from there. Maybe we'll dip into something else. But looks like it's going to be a terrific week, and this is my favorite time of year, and I really sincerely, I don't think that makes sense, but I sincerely hope that you and your family have a terrific Thanksgiving. And of course, here it starts off with the parade and it ends with the last football game. So very excited for that. Thank you so much for joining me for Against the Public. I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Wednesday.